So because Dan and Adrienne and I invested so much in this project, we are being kind of loving it like a little baby that we're not just gonna like throw out on the street. So for now, we're kind of just, the project is finished, and we're working on getting a trailer cut together, which has turned out to actually be a little bit more challenging than I had expected it would be. But, you know, having a good trailer is really important. I had no idea how, what a fine process it was to create a trailer. So we're working on that. And then we have a few connections at different, viewing platforms that we're going to pursue. That's just, again, through connections, through people we've met, just, being interested in our project. And, they don't even know what it is, but they're just interested because they like us, and so, again, relationships. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. And honestly, I don't know what will happen. We fall back on the whole, there's the, festival route, there's YouTube, there's Vimeo, there's places that it can live. I'm very excited for them to be viewable publicly, but for now we're just going to wait to see if maybe we can find an opportunity at one of these viewing platforms. I don't even know, what do you call, what's Hulu? What do you call Hulu? Is that, that's not a network? I don't know what that is. Anyway, so, places like that, we're gonna see if, to me, I would be so excited just to have people at any of these places watch it, and at the very least even give us feedback, let us know what was working for them, what doesn't work, because again, this is very much like an educational process and a learning experience for all of us. So I would be excited just to get feedback from these places and apply it to the next one, so to speak. But it would be amazing if somebody was interested and was like, we want to pursue this. So fingers crossed for that. And that's going to be a whole other learning process for me of going through this. But at the very least, it's completely done. It's completely ready to go. We're just sort of now waiting to hear about that and then put it out into the masses in one form or another. Because of Burns, I had an opportunity to meet with a person in development at an upstart studio, and she really illuminated for me the process typically, because a lot of times what she was saying they'll do, and I didn't know any of this, but what she was saying they'll do is they don't come with a finished product. They come with an outline or an idea, a pitch basically for a show. And this is for network television, so I guess it would be considered completely different otherwise. But you come with a pitch, and then the pitch gets picked up, and then you go into making an outline, and then the outline goes into then that would get bought is the idea. And so for network television, apparently you don't you don't come in with a finished anything, because it all has to be wrapped into the brand and all of that. So it was interesting to learn that actually, that there are avenues for not having a finished product, for more having just an idea. So I think in that regard, you don't have to have, I guess it depends on what avenue you take or what connections you might have to get your idea, further along in the process, because that's definitely, you can't just be I have an idea, and then the universe makes it happen. No, you would definitely need to have someone to help you get that to where it needs to be. But in terms of having the finished product, I guess we'll have to see what people think. They might be well, yeah, we like the idea, but start from scratch. Or I don't know. We'll have to kind of see how that plays out with the finished product versus just having, a partial product or an idea. But I think for us, it was really important that we make this to, again, try on all these new hats to create our own content without anybody else, without any other insights or whatever. And we're all very open to, yeah, this is a great start. Let's grow it into something else. But I feel at least we have now a finished product that we're all proud of and that we all learned a lot from. And ultimately, it will be viewable. Like ultimately people will be able to see it as is, and I'll be, obviously very curious to see how people respond.